Good evening, YouTubers. This is your zip code Freak. Matt Shiny here in the 92805 zip code in Southern California here at the ZCF Studios on this Sunday, May 3rd in the early evening. And the zip code under consideration for this video is still in the state of Vermont, 05762, Pittsfield, Vermont, Pittsfield, in the central part of the state, back in the Green Mountain National Forest. Very close to the geographical center of the state there in Rutland County. 20.10 square miles, virtually all of it's in the National Forest or near it. It is named after William Pitt, one of the prime ministers of England, who was very, very sympathetic to the American cause in that time. Actually, it's named after Pittsfield, Massachusetts, which was named after William Pitt, one of the greater prime ministers of England. Shows you how original people are, which is not very a lot of the time. The area is 97.7% white, 1.3% Asian, 1.0% black. There are 403 people here as of 2026. Very low density area, as you can imagine. The area got a town grant in 1780. 1781 was chartered, settled in 1786. As of now, the general use of the area is for tourism and recreation and stuff like that. The median household income is $65,739. $251,400 is the median home value. Median, not medium, sorry. The town base is at 891 feet above sea level, and it goes into the 2,100 foot level. It's so mountainous. Farming was done here, but most of it was livestock and dairy. That was really traditional business here until more people came here for summer and winter recreation. And winter recreation, sure, when it's not raining, as it rains almost every other day here, or between every 2 and 3 days, as you'll see when I give you the weather report, 44 inches of rain per year in the annual average, and of course winter sports, because there's 106 inches of snow per year on the average. But even so, they're still able to do grazing here. It is the home of the original general store, the Roger Clark Memorial Library, and it was one of the towns in 2011 that was isolated because of flooding due to Tropical Storm Irene. See, when hurricanes hit landfall, their effects are felt far and wide. And even though Vermont's not on the coast, and this thing became a tropical depression, if you will, still a storm, and there are several Vermont towns that were isolated because of flooding, and this was one of them. And it's a rugged land, and no doubt about it, rugged land. And two of the people I want to speak of that were either from here or live here now are sports people. Makes kind of good sense. Chelsea Marshall of the U.S. ski team, born in 1986, grew up here. And of course, even more appropriately, a man by the name of Joe DeCina, born in 1969, lives here now. I mean, he actually grew up in New York State and went to Cornell and eventually ended up here as a result of his work, which is the company Sparta. Sparta is a company that's involved in the obstacle course racing business. Mr. DeCina founded what's called the Spartan Death Race. It came out as the first one was in 2007, and it grew out of an experience he had in the wilds of Quebec with some friends when they were caught in some extreme conditions and had to do all sorts of absolutely crazy things to save their lives. So he founded that, the death race, and then the sprint and the super and some other elements of that attract people to try to better themselves and try to challenge themselves and to win. So for obstacle course racing, I mean, some crazy stuff. I read up on it. As for weather, and that's some of what they deal with in the death race, they don't necessarily just do it in the summer. Right now it's 44 degrees here, low of 38 degrees tonight. Tomorrow 62 is the high, low of 50, cloudy. Tomorrow getting into late spring weather, high of 70, low of 51, rain. Wednesday, high of 57, low of 37, rain. And it's going to dump back into the 50s and then the 40s. And it's rainy and cloudy off and on through the rest of the week, such as northern New England. At least it's good for the crops. Anyway, and of course, the people won't mind. They're 53.7 years median age. Well, they're used to weather, one way or the other. Anyway, if you like, hit like. If you don't, hit don't. Throw some digital whatever you want to at me. Leave a comment in the comment section below. And we'll see you on the next video. Have a good one.